Why is my hair so dry? And my hair goes presentation. So welcome back, you guys. After watching the 12 myths around black hair, you are probably starting to consider ways that you can make your own hair experience better. And living here in Arizona, the number one issue that a lot of my clients have is that their hair it feels extremely dry. And we all know all of the issues that come around dry hair and dry scalp. And so today what we're going to focus on is why your hair is so dry and how we can make this better for you. Why is my hair so dry? Dry hair is hair that does not contain enough moisture, will eventually lead to damaged hair. And then damaged hair will eventually split. And if it continues to split, it is more likely to break at that point. And broken hair does not retain growth. What are the results of broken hair? Hair that grows perpetually slower or appears to be the same length. So if you feel like my hair is just the same length, Mia, and it's never changing, chances are that it's probably breaking. It will also continue to break if your hair moisture levels aren't maintained. And it could even get shorter over time than the length that it is right now. And it will appear dull, unhealthy, uneven. It'll be stressed. It'll just be a sad situation. If you feel like your hair isn't changing in length, chances are that it's breaking either at the same rate or faster than it's growing. We have to counter that, because successful hair growth is the ability to stop breakage. So how do we stop breakage? And what does a healthy strand of hair even look like? Elasticity is the hair's ability to stretch without breaking. So if your hair is healthy, it's stretching. This is important if you ever plan on styling your hair, seeing your true curl pattern, touching your hair. Have you ever touched your hair and it just came right off? That is the most sad situation. It feels like you can't even control keeping your hair on your head, and no one wants that experience. We want to be able to grow our hair and touch it without the fear of it breaking off. A healthy strand of hair is stretching up to 50% of its length without breaking. So let's get that hair stretchy, and now I'm going to show you how you can do so with a water-based moisturizer. I love how like the lighting is just going in and out, but hopefully you guys can still see me. A water-based moisturizer is going to strengthen the hydrogen bonds in your hair. We talked about that in the 12 myths about surrounded around black hair. We want water-based moisturizers to strengthen those hydrogen bonds in our hair's cortex. That's the center of our hair. That's the cortex. And maintain that elasticity. So you want to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. So what you're looking at right now, well, first off, let me just say, I currently live in Phoenix, Arizona. That's where my salon is located. And most people in Arizona, we deal with dry hair. Or if you just live in a dry environment, or if you're dealing with dry hair conditions, you're probably dealing with some form of low humidity in the area that you live. And so what this screenshot is, one day I went on Google and I got streets and I took screenshots of a lot of the cities that people move here to Arizona from. So as you can see, Chicago, Los Angeles, Columbus, you're looking at humidity levels of 66, 62, 44, 50 in Pittsburgh, Atlanta 46. And then you come over to Arizona, and that day we had a humidity of 9%. So what does that mean? We didn't have to think so much about our moisturizers when we're living in high humidity areas. That means our hair was being exposed to water in the air on a consistent basis. So now we're living in conditions where our hair isn't getting that same level of moisture from the environment. So what does that mean for your hair? It's going to dry out because if you're not getting those water-based moisturizers. What is a water-based moisturizer? How do I know if I'm using a water-based moisturizer or not. Well, typically the first ingredient in that moisturizer is going to say water or H2O or some sort of dividend of the word water. So that's what you want, a water-based moisturizer. There are 3 main types of water-based moisturizers that I talk about. The first one is a leave-in conditioner. A leave-in conditioner is something that you want to use after your wash, and you're going to apply this directly to the hair. So you do not need to leave your conditioner in your hair. Rinse it out. It's too heavy for you to carry in your hair on the daily. I know a lot of people like to leave their conditioner in their hair. That's not necessary. There are great leave-in conditioners that are there specific for that. So when the hair feels extremely dry, is also a good time for you to use a leave-in conditioner. It is a little bit thicker in consistency than a daily moisturizer, which we'll get to in a moment. So a leave-in conditioner isn't something that you want to use daily. It can cause buildup if you use it too often. So you just want to use a leave-in conditioner after you wash your hair, or again when it feels extremely dry. The second option for your moisturizers are curl creams. We love curl creams. Curl creams can typically be used every 2 to 3 days as needed. They do add weight and definition to your curls. You want to use a curl cream to style your curls. This is for like your twist outs, flat twists, styles of that nature. They're typically, I say medium in consistency because they're not as thick. Sometimes they can be depending on the curl cream that you decide to use. They're going to be a little bit thicker than your daily moisturizers, but they're not going to be as thick as your leave-in conditioners. So a curl cream can typically be used every 2 to 3 days, unless it's a little bit heavier in consistency and you can tell by the way that it feels, then you may only want to use that when you are styling your hair. Other than that, for your daily moisture, your daily moisturizer is the third option for your curl cream. And the daily moisturizer is something that you want to use every day if you choose to. Say your hair feels extremely dry, this is going to be your go-to moisturizer. This moisturizer is you can slap that on your hair every day, girl, and it's just going to help to hydrate that hair. It's usually very light to the touch and easily absorbed. Like if you put it on your fingers, your hand should be able to absorb it just like your hair is going to do so. So that's a sign that this is a daily moisturizer, something you could put on your hair every single day. So if your hair feels extremely dry, this is going to be your go-to to start moisturizing it on a regular basis so that we can start to get those hydrogen bonds and get those moisture levels up. So they're light in consistency, which is going to leave you with little to no buildup so that you can use it daily. So proper use of your moisturizers will prevent heat damage and breakage. They will maintain your elasticity levels. They will provide your desired style result. They're going to help you avoid premature buildup, which is important. You won't have to wash your hair as frequent. And they're going to soften the hair strand. A great moisturizer, your hair should feel consistently softer to the touch. So there's 6 things that proper use of your moisturizers will provide. 1, they're going to prevent heat damage. 2, they're going to maintain your elasticity levels so we can stretch our hair instead of breaking it. 3, they're going to provide your desired style results. 4, they're going to help you avoid premature buildup so you don't have to wash your hair too frequently. 5, they're going to soften the hair strands. And 6, they're going to maintain those moisture levels and stop your hair from drying out on you. And that's my presentation on why is my hair so dry. So hopefully you guys found this video useful, and now you can go out and find that perfect moisturizer for you to use on your hair so that it can be soft and stretchy and define those curls and get you on that path to hair greatness. So that is my presentation on why is my hair so dry. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and you found it informational, and now you can go out and find that perfect moisturizer for your hair styling needs. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the video below, and be sure to like, comment, and share. Thank you.